So we figured here while we were waiting on some people to throw through, we'd do a little in the bag for me. I guess we'll start with putting putters. I putt with a pair of these red/pink ration rots. At one point I had one of these with a silver stamp and one with a gold stamp, but I think I lost the gold stamp one over at Nine Springs. I putted bad on hole 1 and it went right into the grossest part of that little creek. But those are my putting putters. Throwing putter, same thing but in premium plastic. The rot, corporate rot stamp. I love the foiling on this one, kind of a yellow to green to blue gradient. Then in my front pocket here, I throw a Doomsday scope. This is kind of my approach disc, what a lot of people would use like a zone for. That kind of general, just pitch up, relatively stable. I'm also trying out the Ghoul in a similar type of roll. This one is, what's his name? I forget. Chandler Kramer, thank you. Chandler Kramer just came out with this one. This one's not the signature stamp one. I didn't like the fact that the stamp went right where my thumb was, basically all the way around. So I went with this one with the more minimal stamp. Mid-ranges. I've got the Doomsday Scavenger for kind of a flippier mid-range. More neutral, the Flat Earth. This one I've recently been able to put big Annie shots on, and then it comes out and lands pretty much flat instead of going into a roller, which have been sick. Desolation for something a little more stable. And then Ultra if I really need something to fight hard and left.
Roderick.
Fairways is the meatiest part. Got the Doomsday Ice Age. This one's super overstable. I've got the Blackout with this special, I think I called it the AI takeover stamp or something. It's part of their series where they're doing different ways the world could end as stamps. This one's newest to the bag, the Persona. Super flippy, but yeah, as Greg's shaking his head behind the camera, this one went dead straight on the last hole. Chemtrail, it's kind of my workhorse driver. -2-1, and I absolutely love these half and half ones that they just came out with. This is half glow and half regular isolation plastic. Of course I gotta have the Bonanza Sphinx in here. This is last year's run 2. I love the black on black with this stamp. AGL Locus, this is just, it's a super good workhorse for me. It fits my arm speed perfectly for something that's straight and then fade in that 9-speed slot. In distance drivers, I've got a Lockdown, which is pretty overstable, in the Shockwave especially. For my kind of straighter flip up and then still have a little bit of fade, I've got this Dystopia. This one's dip dyed, and I actually have a mini that matches it, which is super cool. Got a Mint Disc Freetail for when I want something really flippy. And then I've got a Plague and a Famine. This one's kind of the Destroyer clone, 12-4, -1-2. Plenty of beef. And this one, I believe they use the same top and just have a different rim mold between the Plague and the Famine. So this one is more flippy. So this one's like a -2-1. And that is all the discs.
And that is in the bag with
Zach. Chaotic Good DG on YouTube. Chaotic Good 007 at doomsday.com. 10% off.